FURINA time. How depressed has she gotten since she's been exposed for being a fraud? Breaking news, FURINA exposed. She's a fraud. Ah!
Hey, Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge moratorium?
Shut it, Paimon.
Paimon's just being enthusiastic.
It's always a... Actually, we do in fact have a rather...
Don't worry about...
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary... But the troop has also been experienced...
That does sound like...
That's right. Our adventurers... There are only a few days left until the performance.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a... Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but...
Oh, it's that guy, huh?
He just looks like he ate. He looks like he's trying to hide a chimpanzee in his mouth.
Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know.
Wow. So, but to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame. All our sets and props are very crude. If we had a way to make this profitable...
To spend?
Oh, I guess the lady at the event...
Damn.
Show. And nobody wants things to just... Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been... The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else...
Is this a Project Sakai reference?
We can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. What if we...
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor. And I can't...
Yeah, I'm pretty low on more myself.
Good point. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... That's how you know where the... She's really good at performing, and she was...
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Click.
Her? You're...
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed at...
You're not wrong there. She has actually put... Even if she's no longer the hide, she's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. Well, fair enough. I mean, I'm sure everyone in our troop... Of course, it all...
No point in stressing about...
I mean, she has been, like...
There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty any...
Thank you for your help.
Wait, where does FURINA actually live nowadays?
As it happens, I have her current address here. I can
Riz.
to you.
The ultimate Rizzlord.
Woo! Where did you...
It is my duty to support...
Thank you, ma'am.
Woo! Now that we...
I've actually got to take a good look around Fontaine, you know, just appreciate the beauty, you know. I do that, but actually, wait, I'm not saving for the Forest Regalia anymore because I got the Rain Slasher for Kaveh, baby girl. I have so many goddamn characters I gotta level up, my god.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here?
I mean, I don't know.
Not that there's anything wrong with this place.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their...
Okay, when did Poppy get a...
I I was just out on a shop. I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food.
This
But now
character.
I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking
So,
can be quite delicious.
2 out of the 5 Archons so far don't fucking know how to cook.
Not at all. As long as you have
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Should we, find this somewhat concerning?
How rude. It's not like I have a very event. Besides, I'm sure I could.
Ah, there it is. You know.
No, yes, maybe, but
Get.
anyway,
Let me just go to the, oh wait, yeah,
I
it
do
doesn't
have
exist
come
anymore.
here just to
Yeah.
offer
Dun, dun,
my
dun, dun, dun.
love of grace. Let me first be clear that I'm
Sorry, we're sorry. Please don't be. Yeah, hang on a sec. You weren't exactly holding back either.
my help.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very.
Oh, so tell me.
Because, like, you know, like,
I see. I knew you after all. I bet. Give.
How come? It's
True. But although I am no longer required to play the centuries of of course, that can't be undone
Trauma.
now. But at least I can say that
Paimon can understand, but this is just.
whether it's if I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving about. So I'm not going to perform.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you.
damn.
Well, is there anything else? Do you know any other actors who might be
Nope.
short into the?
I've never been great since I'm just an ordinary person now. Look, I'm sorry.
Well, is there?
Have I not
It's all right, Farina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried. Yeah, I guess that's all.
Toodle.
Robot. What is that robot doing? You're just don't. Mission failed. Get him next time.
It's too bad, but we have to respect Farina's decision.
The magic trick her on stage again, like that one time when she was about to admit she was focalors.
What's going on? Are they arguing?
Oops.
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. What?
You didn't need to.
And that gives you the right.
Shortly after you
Oopsies.
left, the troops. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss?
Sorry. I was just dealing with a little
Sadly, it's a.
I see. You see, our leading lady has.
Oh, right. Sounds like everything worked itself out. Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the.
Jeez.
Only joking. Calm down. Despite the fact that we failed to complete the.
Look, this is the last chance we have, though. So, are you?
Yes, I'm complete. I share everything.
And, knowing the story, she can't.
With a proper farewell show. So the last thing every one of us.
You're right.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on.
It won't.
Sure.
I know who you are.
Hey, how did you?
I know you. You can't resist the chance
I
to.
realized all right.
Farina?
I was when you came to talk with me earlier, and all before I'm sorry.
Oh, it's totally fine.
Why didn't show yourself next time, you fucking bastard?
Uncomfortable question. I felt very sheepish, but in any case,
Yeah.
there's no need to think. I was wondering if the difficulties are purely financial. Everyone seems so devoted.
Everything's been going downhill.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our.
What?
That's actually how I recognize these two.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, lady. She rallied many people around her. People loved our performances.
And then does that?
Yeah. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone it's agonizing.
Oh.
Damn.
What a terrible waste. I suppose it's fair to say then that this.
Yes, exactly.
Well, good thing I followed the. I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. I can, however, but only if you feel.
Oh,
We unfortunately don't have any.
I don't need any compensation. Something I've begun to realize since the law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. What about all the unresolved emotions of the parties? An interesting take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director.
Still a fan of you? You just want to get back in.
No. This is a completely different situation.
Guilty as charged.
Would you be willing to join me?
Okay, swine.
Come on, take a break from adventuring.
Thank you all so much.
Bad,
Our
bad,
director
bad,
was a
bad,
huge
bad.
fan of Miss Furina's performances.
Just taking an
as, of course,
ex-Archon, just adding her to the harem, you know?
All right, follow.
Oh no, that's a spin on the. That's a spin on Anyways, wondering, since Natland's coming out soon, what do y'all think's the best Fontaine character? Most people say it's Farina. Wanna know why? I mean, some people say it's Farina. I'm gonna say it's Navia.
Furina?
They're the majority because
Hello all. Allow me to explain.
they're both damn right.
Miss
Amazing
Furina
fucking
will be
characters.
supporting our production of the little. Oh, these two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. You bet that was the trial of the century.
you helped bring our director.
Oh, please don't mention.
So, you were saying?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left. One of our greatest regrets is that she never.
Wait, but if it's not finished.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front. The protagonist of the story, she longed to live just like. But one day, her true.
So far, so.
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. We need a proper ending.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending.
By true to life.
Yeah, but then there's the question of.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment.
Yeah,
You have to
considering
consider
that
the emotional stake in this.
Fontaine tragedy was just last week. Yeah.
And one last thing. The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to. The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He did write to us, promising that he'll be.
Huh. Although.
What opportunity?
Maybe.
Our director was constantly singing your praises.
But one by one.
Makes sense. He went back to Poisson a few days ago.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that.
Yeah, maybe you could get.
Poisson.
Poisson.
Nothing. I suppose my so allons-y.
To Poisson. Oh hey, AR 48, nice. Anyways, to Poisson. Not looking forward to today, or I have to get every single hydro ball.
If I remember correctly, this is where he stands. Who is it? It's me. You came all the. All right. Nice try. Okay then.
So, as expected, he.
The ending.
Damn.
Even once he's done, it.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but
Perfect.
sure enough. So, you're here for Paolo?
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. Get over here, you!
How are things in Poisson now?
Poisson.
Any better?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Please, we all have, and if you're
Thank you for your work, but for now,
it's okay.
Who takes the place?
Things take
Who can
time.
grant hydro
We've
visions
all
now?
had a
Like,
painful experience, which
since the hydro,
leads me to
since
why I'm here.
focalors is
I thought you should
very
know
dead.
that not
Does
every
Nouvellette
sudden
grant them
peace.
now? I mean,
I told the it's not a perfect. That's so dumb. Well, what do you anyway? That was all. Look after her now.
off we go then. Let's take. I don't.
just randomly have a saying. Like, the only thing hetero about this bitch is Chromia. Poisson seems to be recovering pretty well. Uh-oh.
I'm so grateful that Miss Nafio is so understanding. To be perfect, it's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But
So that's why you were nervous?
yeah,
Poisson.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. I'd be overjoyed if the people. Yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified of the game.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all.
What do you mean by that?
Look, there seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
Probably time we made a move.
What? Audio just cut out for a second.
Check out Spina.
Spinetta Rosalab. Yes, I will continue to pronounce everything in Fontaine with that horrible French accent. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Where's the beach? Here's the beach. Just Furina's gonna / give Furina the best
Probably just wanted a
420
relaxing stroll. And here I
active
am
_
comforting all this
hydro
heavy stuff on
_
you.
vision owner Furina the best 420.
We don't mind.
Great. I don't know whether, as I stand here by the one after another, they thought their god would protect, and all the, but then the flood water.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing.
I've had to go through so many moments. Eventually, I realized I had. Fortunately, we were able. Everyone rose, but
Paimon would have never.
reward.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to be eternally alone. Like,
And back then, I didn't. I was scared if someone recognized. Believe in the FURINA. I had to keep all my feelings. That's what I.
So that's where you were coming from.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you today. I do. At least the choice. All right. It's about.
Sure, okay.
I was expecting goofy shenanigans. Like, I wasn't expecting this much angst.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed.
Come on. It's not every day we get anyway.
Mike, are you kidding me right now? I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Oh, can we lobotomize him now?
Oh no, looks like they're arguing. Oh, we're back. Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
We're gonna have to lobotomize you again.
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead. Paulo's nearly done.
Great. So you were.
Me?
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he...
Bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
That's right. He has some.
When did she get a chance to read the script?
Like when he impart. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to.
Wait, that sounds kind of.
It's the most important line in the whole. She kept quiet. It was only after she was.
You mentioned earlier that the troop is like.
Yeah. I spent some years taking whatever work I could find. It was like that until the director found me one day. She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds.
She sounds like a really.
She really was. She gave everything she had to the
Damn.
troop and the people in it. All of us were so proud.
So
to call her
sad.
Director.
Play Despacito.
I was a loss. The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on." One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
The day you hoped would never come.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here.
FURINA? The FURINA? Oh my god. How
Just
did you manage to-
casually, just meeting. It's simple. I am an anime protagonist.
Please.
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. Yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how this... I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. She finds love and friendship in the city. But then, disaster strikes. The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is... The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to... In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by human...
Consciousness?
Water as a conscious.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, her lover accepts her for who the little Oceanid is accused of being direct.
And then,
In the end, she makes the...
Huh?
Well, she mainly wanted...
through her love for her human partner, she was able to find.
There's actually something else that Bob. You know the
Mhm.
protagonist is supposed to represent the director. If we're serious about dedicating this show... What about if...
That sounds like too cruel of an.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to direct... On the day when she went missing, Director O'Reilly had instructed us all. We waited and waited at the... We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her.
The director?
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the cities,
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since...
Vilma?
Do we have another detective case?
Yeah.
Grief? Guilt, because...
What?
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from me. I did tell her how I felt. She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners.
Damn, talk about a cock block.
Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was... I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troop no longer required her constant attention. Well, maybe then and now. So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make...
In that case, we've all had our differences of opinion.
Well, if that's where we're at.
Are you ready to face?
Honestly, I'm slight... Funny you should ask, though.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone.
And especially considering, well, stupid Haley Shirl. I'm frickin' balling. Actually, before that, hold on. I need to check something.
This is tough going. Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
Why is that chest?
Ugh, as if this journey.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the travel. Wait.
We're just curious. That
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all.
Precisely. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just.
That sounded so smug. Ugh. Secondhand embarrassment is
C'est la vie.
Need.
Aww. Too
Sorry to leave.
Don't worry,
They don't even give me battle music. SMH. I got a gun. Sometimes gotta die. Wake up with no Julio. Julio, I can't. Baby jeans, turn your penis and movements. Just jump in the cack. Girl. Girl, let's put some miles on it. And I think I want to do something I mean. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it. But I'm gonna give it to you. Strawberry is so much. Lucky for you, that's what I. Lucky for you, that's what I don't. That's what I don't.
Thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now. So onwards and upwards.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Vilma, are you there?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait,
I can explain.
so you think knowing the truth about the director... If I open this can of worms now...
Vilma, unless you mean to suggest that Aurelie...
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen.
Did
Vilma,
he kill?
I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame, but now, the little Oceanid can...
As you all know already, the troupe was kept... We took on side jobs when we weren't... So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me. It seemed like a win-win. So, the drink in question was...
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit?
I freaked out when I saw that, but she didn't reprimand me for making... The merchant was furious. I was going to sort it on my own, but things only got worse from there. I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I got...
Hey, don't say...
You traitor! What do you mean? You were afraid? This was a life and death situation.
Can whoever invented Symph just...
How could you...
Please, try not to get too...
Yeah, listen.
Stay calm. And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show.
All I can say is I'm sorry. I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back in my life.
Get out of my sight.
That's enough! Can you stop conflating the show on... You keep saying that you want to use this final performance...
I'm sorry.
Damn, talk about
On
disappointed.
stage. The lead role is the focal point of the... But in her own... What she wanted. I understand.
Yeah.
So think hard. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your different... But you can't bring yourself to do... What are you laughing at?
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. If she'd seen Paulo and Vilma at
Really? But she sounded like...
Of course she was.
Damn.
I'm truly...
It's all right.
So...
Clearly, everyone needs to take us... The end of the story needs to focus back on Aurelie.
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. If you could find anything that...
You really think that...
I trust that nobody...
No.
Well,
Come.
Yeah, let's go. Just gotta pause real quick. We are so back. Hello.
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims still, since you were the ones who discovered and some...
Thank you, very cool.
So, this is all O'Reilly left behind.
Hey! It's full of script lines! And
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here. Aha! Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's act. If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back...
Lachey took so many lives.
I guess O'Reilly must have written all of this down in the hope that her record... wait! Her handwriting here, her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourself.
Someone else was taken. That makes 6. Or perhaps the 7th. Someone tried to escape yesterday but was caught. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I've long since lost track of time. Sorry, I don't know if writing this is of any use or how much longer I can do it for. I can already see my fate approaching, but what terrifies me more is the thought of seeing others from the troop here. Have I truly protected them? I can write no more. I think I have a fever, and my old stomach troubles have returned. Nobody's given me any medicine. Suppose I am more fortunate than Crazy. And keeps her awake all night. Who has to think that anything goes as long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die? It is so damp here. I've given her my blanket. Oh, cold. So cold. So cold. As long as one persists, all things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. I like to tell him such things, but it is I who is losing my grip. If anyone sees this, if anyone sees this group, safe, I, them, important, please, farewell, apologize, life, perform, future, regret, Cleo. Damn.
She was so terrified.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eye. I can't bear to think how pain... wait. If you become human...
Isn't that the most important line in the...
Because I...
Oh!
So she didn't regret her decision. I'm sure this is what... She had their utmost trust. Let's go. It's time...
Just casually reading that shit like a horror story, like, ship. Editing, post-production me probably won't, because they don't do anything at all, but they would have put crappy horror ambience over it, like, just freaking, like, just insert your generic creepy pasta reading YouTuber, just with a crappy, like, take a picture of FURINA, just put it in Photoshop, just liquefy it a bit to make it look like an Eldritch horror. Put it in the weird creepy pasta filter that just makes it, like, black and white, like, glowing red eyes for peak scariness. And then that would be it, just primordial seawater, the creepy pasta.
She deserves a hero's farewell.
Even in the last moments of her...
She did her best to protect. We know what choice our little Oceanid. Well,
I will channel all my regret. I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't.
Then...
Really? How can you be so sure when you...
Don't underestimate my experience. After watching a countless, if you want to move the audience with you, and aren't you? I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to
These
life
pizza
on the
rolls are
stage
good.
than they.
thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss FURINA.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss...
Actually, before that, during the curtain call,
Huh? But then...
after all, besides,
Well, if you're...
All right. I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a...
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay.
That place? Oh, don't be...
Whoa, wait.
No, that's...
What are you afraid of?
No.
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
Yeah, go big or go home.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this op-
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll... Come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervi...
Oh yeah, Meta Man. Haven't seen him in a good forever.
Hey, look at that. Looks like I guessed right.
Just try to.
You were just guessing?
It's been a while.
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss FURINA. And you
I would like to book the opera...
I understand. The process for the story of the Little Ocean. I will say, however, that I...
Huh? Oh,
Yes. And this is...
at first, I just felt bad about... In the past, we sat in our high... Maybe it's because I finally...
I'm truly delighted now that you've regained some confidence.
Why would...
Well, if the Little Ocean turns out to be a great success, the experiences and decisions
Yes.
of the protagonist, Cleo, are all... It would truly be a shame if you...
Haven't I already made my... Nor do I think it... This experience is a case in point. I must admit, though...
I see. Well, I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finale.
Thanks, Nervalet.
You are very well.
Wavelet. Wavelet. We have reserved the stage. The stage. I'm gonna make myself hated by every... Did you know that Fontaine is actually entirely fictional? Because while Mondstadt is based off of Germany, Inazuma's based off China,
It's done.
Inazuma's
Thanks
based
to
off the
my
Middle
eloquent
East,
and impassioned speech,
Fontaine's
it's
based
been
off
a
fictional
brief
region
and touching story.
called France.
Now, let's
Cool,
work
huh?
This is
The sooner we can... Fiamali and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked...
Wow, you two...
Communication is vital to any good...
It's amazing. Even though Farina...
Please feel free to give us any
Hey, Loic!
If this game had the card system of Project Sakai, this would be one of them.
Accursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
This has nothing to do with her. The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to...
This guy could be useful.
Leave this place, oh little O...
Everyone's really throwing... If...
What should we do? It's almost...
Hey, what's going on?
Oh no.
They've...
What?
I
Damn.
figured-
How could you do this to your...
I'm sorry.
You...
Miss Farina...
Say no more. Loic, your character...
Oh, yeah. I think...
Please take dull feedback.
Thank you, Miss.
Never mind.
Damn, I guess
No one likes regret. Leave it to me.
FURINA
I
doobie.
watched you rehearse.
I do not doubt your what in your.
It's her pure heart, despite all the pain.
Well said. I leave direct.
Special guest appearance. Pizza rolls.
Is she here yet?
Let's get here.
She's not coming.
You're wrong. She's here.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Me pardonnerais-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité est nourrie, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
I'm gonna talk because this is beautiful.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce
I feel like an audience member just sitting back eating popcorn. Whatever the fuck they're selling here. Just pizza rolls. Tasty.
et ça ne changera jamais, jamais.
What the? Oh, so this is a canon explanation of how FURINA's playable. What the fuck are we doing here?
Me? Who's that? She hasn't been seen. Gotta say though, the little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont. Wait, I don't know. Maybe it's just.
I've spent a lot of time out of this. It's too bad that I had to. Still, it felt good.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss FURINA.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh, she's back. All right, calm down. After all, it's been the rule in
Yes, I know.
It's no big deal. What's the worst?
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for
Fuck.
me.
This is a great chat and all, but can we? Hannah flew over to where she was supposed.
Oh, I've got no idea. Oh, that the audience hasn't.
Wait, what about Dolphy?
Oh, let's go.
Yes. Plus, if nothing else.
Prop my ass. That she has a fucking hydro vision now.
Over here.
Just a casual canon explanation as to how FURINA's playable in the first place. That's nice. over here. Could have sworn there's a way to like change the notes from like sharp to flat so you could play whatever the fuck you wanted.
Ah, you're back. She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of.
How did the perform?
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic.
That's one. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Even though you couldn't see it through to.
I've had bad luck.
Blaming your bad luck.
Oh, don't you?
Damn.
I don't.
You mean we never?
So, any plans for the. After the brilliant performance you put on, you could capitalize on the rave.
No.
Yeah.
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space.
Hey, don't just walk off.
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another after watching Miss Furina's performance.
Yeah.
You should do it.
Oh, so now what about you, Miss Furina?
Well, frankly, I think a return to it. You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of.
Sorry.
It's quite all right. No need. Maybe. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I.
Yeah, there's.
But from now on, I want to watch them blossom. I'm sure this is what captivated director O'Reilly as well.
Furina is like, she suffered the biggest case of burnout. Like, she just got over it within like a week. They haven't played the same role for 500 years.
If a vision is it, then I should do.
Real question. Who the fuck?
Ironic. And now that the god is.
Who the fuck granted Furina a vision? Like, I thought the water god was dead. I thought the water god was supposed to be dead. How can she still grant visions? My best assumption is that it's Muglet's duty now. Like, he's the vision granter. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know when I'll record again, so see ya.